Welcome back to the late shift. All right, it is full on day and it is the late shift. I know it makes no sense, but you know what? Let's just skip forward, shall we? I have no idea how to say this movie's name. Honestly, some of the hardest languages that I have come across have always been South Indian. And it's because it's so different from everything that I've noticed or I've come across myself. You know, South Indian languages, they're very different than North Indian, and North Indian languages are actually related to English and you know, Iranian languages. But yeah, I mean, they're so hard. It's just a different way of, you know, it's a different. A lot of the language takes place at a different place in your mouth as well. But let's see how this movie is turning out. It's been getting a lot of traction. I want to know what you guys like about it. So I'm not going to attempt to say the name. And if you want me to, let me know in the comments. I'll say it with you. All right, let's go.
Great sir. இந்த காலத்துல கூட ஒரு ஜட்ஜ்மென்ட் எடுக்கிறது ஒரு ரேர் சைட். இன்ட்ரஸ்டிங்கான விஷயம் என்னன்னா நீங்க உங்க ரெண்டு பசங்கள தான் ஃபேமிலின்னு இன்ட்ரோ듀ce பண்ணீங்க. கடைசி பையனை பத்தி ஒரு வார்த்தை கூட பேசவே இல்லையே.
Oh wow. He just busted straight out with the dance moves, man. You know, I'm not a big fan of musicals, but I know you guys are.
In business, always be alert. நல்ல வேட்டக்காரனுக்கு கண்ணுல மண்ணு விழுந்தாலும் கண்ணு திறந்தே தான் இருக்கணும். வேடனுக்கு வேட்டை தொழில் போய் அப்பங்கிட்ட சொல்லு. இந்த சீட்டோட ஹீட் என்னன்னு இனிமே தான் பார்க்க போறேன்.
Was he talking about heated seats there?
அதுல வந்து ஒருத்த உட்கார்றான்ல அவன்கிட்ட தான் இருக்கும் நம்ம பவர் அந்த ரகம்.
காதல் சில பேருக்கு பூ மாதிரி அது ஒரு முறை உதிர்ந்துட்டா மறுபடியும் எடுத்து ஒட்ட வைக்க முடியாதுப்பா.
No idea what the hell is going on.
இந்த வீடு என் கண் முன்னாடியே உடைஞ்சிட்டு இருக்கு. நீ என்ன தாண்டி எங்கேயோ போயிட்டட.
Yeah, why is this boy laughing?
அன்போ அடியோ எனக்கு கொடுக்கும்போது கொஞ்சம் யோசிச்சு கொடுக்கணும். ஏன் சொல்லு? நீ எதை கொடுத்தாலும் அதை நான் ட்ரிபிளா திருப்பி கொடுக்கணும். தெரியாது.
I'm so confused. He's a minor. No. He likes motocross. Every family will have. All right, listen. I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm confused as shit. What the hell just happened? What just happened? I mean, I was there. I was reading the subtitles. I think I'm not that stupid. It was just a bunch of shit put together. Like, who are they letting write the scripts for this shit, man? You know? It's a lot of like beating your ass, ba 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 ping ping ping, you know. But what the fuck was that, dude? I have no idea what that movie was about. If I wanted to kill time, I would definitely watch it. But you guys let me know if I'm not seeing something you are. You let me know, okay? You guys have my full permission to let me know if I'm way off base here. But what I did like is that it doesn't seem like a cheap movie. You've seen like Nollywood, like these Nigerian movies before, and their special effects seem garbage. This is no way like that. This is legit Hollywood level, cinematography. So I'll give you that. But in terms of the story, well, I don't know what the hell is going on. But you know what? There's like an interesting phenomenon, and I know it's not just in South Asia or in the Middle East, but there's a lot of contention between different parts of your family, right? Like I've heard of people taking money, right, and inheritance, and I think that is deeply embedded within like the South Asian community. Like there's a lot of respect, but at the same time there seems to be a lot of antagonism between family members, especially when someone dies, right? And I'm not saying it's just a South Asian thing, right? I don't mean to finger point or paint with a broad brush every single individual, every single culture there. But there has been a lot of historical trends in that way, right? Like the Ottomans, right? They would go on killing sprees, and it was an accepted part. They were, they were pious in their own religion. They did great things, but as soon as the old sultan would die, they would go on this accepted brother killing, and the fit would survive. And it's not like, other people didn't do it as well, right? If you look at like the English monarchs, if the fact that they didn't do it, it caused them so much regret. It caused, right? It caused so many other problems, the fact that they didn't do it. If you look at the Byzantine courts as well, right? I guess a humane practice that they would do is they would poke your eyes out with a hot needle. And so if you were physically deformed in any way, you weren't allowed to rule. So it's not just a thing. And I'm tying it back to culture, right, in South Asia. I hope somebody gets my reasoning, because there's a lot going on here. All right. But hey, let me know what you thought. Not of the movie. I really don't give a shit about that. I want to know your take on South Indian, and if you know South Indian languages, and if you know a North Indian language. I want to know how difficult it was for you to kind of understand it. And if you're born there, it doesn't, you're kind of cheating, right? I'm talking about not having heard it before, because these ears have not really heard a South Indian language as it's spoken daily, right? And so that's different. But listen, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you're bored, you know where to go. All right, this is The Late Shift in the daytime. I'll see you later. Thank you.
I hope you're not planning to waste my time.